And we are live. How's everybody doing?
We're still standing.
Always good.
I'm sitting.
Sitting, technically.
Alrighty. Well, last we left off with our monster hunters. You guys went and talked to the Dark Elf ambassador at the consulate. Got some information. And he was like, hey, go deal with that witch for me. I need that thing back that my son lost. And you guys were like, okay. You also had a small shopping montage, as I recall. I don't remember if that was this last episode, or the one prior. It might have been the one prior, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. And then you went and looked for a boat, which Mariska suggested stealing, and Torvald recommended going to a seedy tavern to try to hire somebody, but then I rolled a nat 1, and that went real bad for him, and you guys all got kicked out, and met Balthi's brother and cousin. And now that cousin, Justicia, is taking you to see the witch down the river. If you referred to your map, if you are doing that at all, East Fork and West Fork are the two smaller ones, and it's the river down at the very bottom, so you got kind of a ways to go. And I'm gonna say you guys have probably been on the raft for a couple of hours. And it's later at night, probably early morning. Lots of crickets, maybe some local, croaky, frog-like critters.
How dark does that water look at night?
Is it,
like, blackish?
No, you're in a river, so I mean, there is a current to it. You're going against the current, which Justicia is, the main force in leading you down the river.
And we've paid for the service already, right? Because I remember there was a whole thing like half now, half later, and it was all upfront. Okay.
I forget if you did half now, half later, but if you wanted to do that, you could.
I think like I tried to do the half now, half later, and big scary crocodile man was like, "You call me? You think I'd be dishonest? Fine, well played."
Yes, I believe.
Pockets got intimidated.
I was gonna say, I believe you agreed on 36 gold pieces in total. So yes, I believe you could split that in half if you wanted to. But you are being led to the witch. It's late at night. Do you guys just want to shortcut to when you get there, or do you want to talk about anything while you're on the raft?
Did we have a game plan for what we were, making sure my mic goes on. Did we have a game plan for how we were going to interact with the witch? Like, if we were going to try to be friendly versus on the defensive? Did we make a decision?
I would think with our group, we would try friendly first, and then maybe muscle it if need be, but...
So, like, we don't know what her price would be for getting it back. It was one that, like, the guy wasn't willing to pay back, and keyword, willing to, I think. So I think it's find out what it was and then go from there.
Okay.
Yes.
Would not say. That's how I recall it. If that's incorrect, someone feel free to correct me.
I just
No, I
wanted
think
to check.
I think you're spot on.
So we didn't go in guns blazing if that was not the right call.
Nope, no Danny DeVito today.
Or like if the call was we were going to go guns blazing, Ruby wasn't like, OMG, look at your hair, how you doing, bestie? Well, like there's fighting going on in the background.
To be fair, that's exactly how we got Torvald.
Correct.
So we have proven that you can do both.
That's fair. That's also a very Ruby thing.
Yeah, I believe Ruby was the one that popped that fight off
Friendship is the real magic.
versus Eileen. So. Okay, so do we want to just shortcut right to
Target acquired.
landing at the appropriate area?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
so.
I'll go for that.
Okay. As you land, it takes like I said, a couple of hours to get there, especially since you're going against the current. Justicia is probably a little bit like, I don't know, not necessarily like winded, but definitely has had a workout. Holland, you 6? 7. There's 7 of you. Down the river on the raft. Parks the boat with you guys in tow. And takes a seat on the bank and kind of gestures in the direction of a path. And says, that's the way you want to go. Y'all gonna be alright over yonder?
Oh, if
Hopefully.
we're not, I think you'll know.
We have no idea.
Y'all ain't never handled a witch before, eh?
Have you?
Well, not a local one, but they're all different, I suppose.
Did you handle a different witch?
Well, I don't know about handle, but we had a witch back where I grew up, down south a bit. You know, they ask for funny things in exchange for what you want. But mostly us kids, they just, you get dared to run up and touch the house.
Oh yeah, that absolutely. He's gonna actually like sit down next to Justicia and like offer his water skin because she is winded.
Oh, no, I'm alright, honey. You're just fine. I got enough water while we were swimming, to be honest with you.
I figure couldn't hurt to offer. Just
No,
corks it
but
back up.
I appreciate it, though.
You did ferry us for a long time against the current, so
That's my
Thank you
job.
for that.
I do this all the time. Well, mostly I don't go this far, but every once in a blue moon. At least I'm built for it. That poor fool who took, there was another kid who came down here just a few days ago. Took him upriver, and it takes them like 6-7 hours to get this far, and they gotta row the whole way, so.
oof.
It's a big river.
River life is rough.
Hey, at least we aren't on the
Well,
East
I
Fork,
figure-
right?
I guess so. Is the east one worse?
Well, depends on who you talk to.
Oh. This is a trade track joke. Got it. I'm gonna
No, it's kind of a turf thing. The people who work the West Fork kind of stick to the West Fork. The people who work the East Fork kind of stick to the East Fork. But I think the West Fork's better, just me personally.
That's valid. So,
Like I said, if things go
guess
bad with the witch, you'll probably hear.
Alright, well, I'll be out
You-
here.
Do you have
Either-
any advice on how to make things not go bad with the witch?
I mean, just treat them with respect. Ain't no shame if they ask for something you can't do, just walk it away.
noted.
I mean, y'all know stories
you.
about witches, right? You've
I know several stories about witches from several different regions, and they're all different.
Well, that's because they're probably
To
just
get this
different
far away,
witches.
look.
But you know what? It just depends on the witch and what they're looking for. Some of them are a little bit more exacting than others. Others, I've heard this one's okay. If that helps any.
Yeah, it does. To me, anyway.
Last I heard somebody talk about her, they said she kind of likes to play with her food, if that makes any sense. But know what I mean. She's not gonna eat you, but like she likes to poke fun.
Ah,
Oh.
okay. Little. He's about to say cat and mouse game, but he looks over pockets and just stops. Because, oh, okay. So, like, just prone to teasing, basically.
Well, can I don't say I want to go with you, but anything else I can help you with before you go?
Nah, I think take that well-deserved rest you earned after all that
Yeah.
burying.
I'm gonna do a bit of a stretch while you guys are doing whatever it is y'all are down here to do.
You can maybe wish us luck. That'd be helpful.
Good luck.
Thank you. Gets up. Shall we, guys?
All right.
Ruby follows behind.
To the path.
As you
Yeah,
tread,
like, is there a clear, like, path that's gonna lead, or...
there's definitely a well-trod path that people have followed over the course of years. It seems fairly well-trod, but it is a decent walk through the woods, which are very dark, and the crickets are very loud, and there's moss hanging from the trees. There's almost no light coming through. Until you get to a clearing with a very dead tree that has a door in it.
Both terrifying and
I think
awesome.
that's it.
Is that it? That looks like it. That looks like somewhere where a witch would be.
A little
What time
too
is
much
it?
like where would
I would say... Hang on, let me see. So I think you guys headed out, like, close to midnight, so I'm thinking it's, like, 3 or 4 in the morning.
So when does sunrise happen? Like around 5?
7 to 8 a.m.
Are there any signs of awakeness from the tree?
It's super
inside the
quiet
tree?
and ominous.
Like, is there any, like, light coming out of, like, a little window on the door or anything? Or, like, any, like...
No,
portals
it's a
within the
solid
park,
wood door,
or
and
is there any, like-
there's no light peeking through, like, in any of the cracks or crevices or anything like that.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors. Who's gonna go knock first?
Ronan just knocks real gentle on the door.
That works too.
The door creaks open, swinging
Like
inwards.
was ready to go, man.
Miss Witch, I'm not real good at getting teased. I'm sorry if it's too early. But we brought you some breakfast and just wanted to talk a little bit about a thing. We can come back if it's too early. We're sorry to bother you.
From within the
It's
shadows, a clawed hand comes out that are more like talons, and there's feathers going down the arm. And all you can see is the hand.
What is it? Just like, what position is the hand in?
Upright with the claws open.
Ronan just puts the box of pastries in
The whole
her hand.
box.
The whole box. They're not for us; they're for company.
the hand draws it back in. And remind me what kind of pastries you got, because I don't recall off the top of my head.
Just an assortment, like just bakery staff Rhoda just walked into it. So there's probably like a couple donuts and croissants, Danish, like whatever, some buns, just like a solid assortment of what the bakery had to offer.
One
Okay.
chocolate, one cream cheese.
Yeah, just a range
Everything's
of
a big-
flavors.
You hear the door doesn't close, it stays open, and you hear the box rustle open from within the shadows, and then you hear, ooh, cranberry.
Oh hell yeah!
Awesome.
That
was-
and
That
you,
was the wild shot. But I was hoping. It looked really good.
you
The orange
hear
glaze just
you
spot
hear
on.
her snap, and kind of like wisps a light around you. But if any of you were magicians, you would know that it was a magician move. But just lights spring up around the clearing, and you see this harpy standing in the doorway, with the box of pastries that you've just handed her.
Oh, you're pretty. Sorry?
She's
Okay.
kind of
a variety of harpy over doing this.
she's kind of tawny in color, maybe more like a hawk, or of some variety. But the sclera of her eyes are black, with kind of like a silvery rim on the inside where the iris color would be. I'm sorry, I don't think iris is the correct color, but her eye color would be. And she looks out and says, normally people aren't super keen on being awake this early.
It's late for us. We do stuff late at night. It's our adventuring party name. We call ourselves the Midnight Snacks.
Okay. I'm not eating one of you if I eat one of these, right? This isn't, like, intrinsically tied to
Oh!
your well-being.
No! Whoa! No! We were just gonna come visit you and talk about stuff. So, my mom taught me that it's rude to go places without bringing things, especially if you're gonna ask for something. I didn't want to be rude. No, those are for you. No strings attached. Just thank you. That's the thank you for seeing us present. Manners?
Very well. Well,
I guess.
In exchange, why don't you come in? And she opens the door further, and you can see that there is a portal set up along the back wall of this dead tree.
Amazing.
Oh. So this is the lawyer
Wow.
situation.
This is a brilliant mudroom setup.
Mm-hmm.
My mom would lose her mind. This is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it is like a mud room. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Fuck,
is
it's
cool.
Clean.
You are
Their
let
paws.
into
They
a
can-
lavishly decorated, very warm living room, roughly speaking, and it seems very cozy. You don't see a lot of windows out, so you're not really sure where it is, but there's trinkets held on the wall. There's, like, it looks very much like an oddities shop, almost, with random little alcoves with bunches of things here and there. And it looks like there's a second floor of some variety. Because there's a staircase leading up.
Just Archie's just head on a swivel looking at everything, but he's keeping his hands like closely tucked to his chest, like, see, I'm not touching anything. Even like pulls his tail in close to keep it from accidentally sweeping something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are there any, like, sapphires or anything around? Maybe?
She looks at you real hard.
Oh no, I didn't say that. That was Mal. That wasn't
Oh,
Ronan.
okay.
Sorry.
Give me
I'm
your
gonna back
roll.
that up.
Give me your roll. I thought that was Ronan saying something.
No.
Oh,
No.
oh,
He's
oh.
dumb, not stupid. What's a 14?
You can see a number of gemstones around. But in the dim light of this room and the firelight reflecting off it, it's hard to tell which one might be the sapphire that you're looking for.
It was really just kind of more of a confirmation of, are we talking to the right person? 'Cause she never actually introduced herself. Neither did we, but still.
I mean, you called yourself the Midnight Snacks, but yes, no names have been offered yet. And she kind of like flops into an armchair, sitting much like a bisexual would, with her feet kind of up, which are also talons. They are not. You know what I'm talking about. One leg over the arm of the chair. And she's got the box of
I'm in love with this woman.
she's got the box of baked goods.
Hi, thank you for inviting us into your home. It's really cozy in here.
Thank you. I've been working on it for, a number of years. This cranberry one's actually pretty good.
Right? Like I said, I thought that was the long shot. Cranberry's one of those flavors where people either really like it or really don't. But it looked really pretty. There's a lingonberry one in there too that's kind of got the same vibes. That one had a little more icing though, so I figured get them both to be safe. I'm sorry. My name is Ronan. I'm rambling. I didn't mean to. And these are my friends, and we do adventuring things, and we call ourselves the Midnight Snacks.
You can call me Archie.
Hey, I'm Ruby.
Poking out and waving his hand.
And pockets.
And this is Grandma Flapjackie.
Hi. How you doing, sugar?
I'm Torvald. And I'm Mariska. And she looks at all of you and says, well, you have a very nice little adventuring party. You offer much for free. Between snacks and names. You may call me Agni.
Oh, love that. Hi, Agni. Or do we call you Miss Agni or Lady Agni or just Agni?
Well, most people call me the Witch of the Forks, but I'll take whatever you'd like to call me.
Oh, you're a lady, so I'm gonna call you Lady Agni, as it's proper. She does like the whole little head bob. She's so proud of herself.
Well, us birds of a feather have to stick together now, don't we? So, while I eat this donut, what was it you guys were here for? What can I help you with today? Or tonight? I don't know what time it is.
It's like
Oh, Christ, you guys are up really late.
ish.
There's no Christ. I can't say that.
No, it's the great dwarven prophet, Christ. I mean, his name is technically C. Christ, but it just, over the years, just kind of got squished together. But
There we go.
one mistranslated, hieroglyph on a wall, and that's it. Your name is changed for the rest of eternity.
We were hoping for some information and possibly a trade if you happen to have what we're looking for.
I'm always happy to do a trade. You're looking for love potions, fortune telling. What's going on here?
Well, we heard tell a certain young slash foolish drow happened by this area and happened to have a trinket that wasn't his to give away. And we were hired to repossess said trinket. Basically.
She starts cackling. Just absolutely cackling.
Ronan turns to the rest of the snacks and goes, "That's exactly the reaction that the rest of this dude's antics got when we were in the Underdark. So, like, at least he's consistent."
Standard procedure, yeah.
Yeah. This is, oh boy.
No. Which one? So which one? Which one hired you? The son or the father?
The dad.
The
That
father.
coward. She eats another donut.
Yeah. He was all like, she asked a price that was too high for me to pay, and I need it back before anybody finds out. And I was all like, dude, like, you're supposed to be better than this. And he just kind of gave me this look of how dare you, and then he walked that back. But yeah, it's a mess.
You ask for the heart of one of their children, and they just freak out every single time.
I mean, like,
Oh,
metaphorically or, like, actually?
That's between me and him, I'm afraid.
Also,
That's
what do you
fair.
define as a child?
I mean, I could probably find
Oh dear.
really want to. Well, that made this whole conversation a lot simpler. Would you be willing to help us out with this?
Have you ever worked with a witch before?
you would be our first.
I mean, there was Mrs. Jenkins, my 11th grade biology teacher.
Pretty sure my aunt.
Torvald just kind of pats Ronan on the shoulder. Just not sure what that's about, but not sure that that's necessarily
Dude,
something
there's
he needs to
absolutely,
ask.
like, middle distance airing. Like, there is some sort of trauma, deep foundational trauma that has
Yup.
been accessed.
Torvald doesn't need the story to know Torvald should comfort.
Sugar,
Rhoda kinda
I'm
like-
from the south. We always deal with witches.
Ronan kind of shakes out of it and goes, we were kind of counting on the fact that you were also a person and might be willing to help walk us through this? Maybe just make kind of plain deal or something. I don't know. We're new here. We're bad at this. This is like our second adventure.
No, you're
We
just...
can go get more cranberry pastries if you want that in exchange.
No, I'm afraid that's not equivalent to what he would be asking for. He did tell you what this is that you're looking for, correct?
No, of course not.
It's. I gathered it was a royal gem, but
Yeah, I thought it was a sparkly, shiny rock.
He
That
said it
was-
was a sapphire, but like he didn't tell us that it was like the all-important sapphire of all-importantness, which I'm assuming it is something like. He was just like, it's a sapphire. It's very important, and it wasn't his to trade.
Archie's
Is it
eyes start to
really
like go up a
cool?
little bit, and he's like, "This is," it, and pulls Ronan like to him and goes, we do know for a fact it's a gemstone and not a person, right? That's a name people have a lot."
I don't know, man. Like, I haven't... Like, for as many non-binary people are probably running around here, I haven't met that many people whose names are nouns. Like, they're probably, like, some sort of weird, like, elven frillin. They're, like, Sephiris, or... Sephira, or something.
Sorry.
Look, there was an extra syllable in there. I'm not
Right
mitigating.
there! It was right there.
I know what I'm about.
The
I know how
inevitable,
this works.
the inevitable Avengers episode. This is gonna come back to haunt us in the best fucking way.
It's gonna be the Shaun of the Dead episode. It's gonna be that scene in Shaun of the Dead where Shaun and his ex-girlfriend meet each other behind the fences and walk by, and it's the exact same crew, just different flavors. That's exactly how this is. Just crossing the streams. Crossing the streams all over the place.
Amazing.
Anyway.
I saw that movie.
Shout out Digitize Heroes.
I'm sorry, I lost track of where we were because I laughed so hard. Where do you guys want to go from there?
Ronan had been like, hey, you're a dude, I'm a dude, we're all dudes, can you be nice to us? Basically is what just happened. And she was like, did you get told what you were getting? And Ronan was like, no, he just told us it was a sapphire. He didn't tell us that it was the all special note of specialness. Because it probably is, because it's never that easy.
Nope.
Well,
Waiting for it to be a person.
did you say that out loud? I know you said that to Ronan aside.
No, I did not do that out loud.
No, she didn't hear you. She kind of looks between you and then kind of rolls her eyes and sets the box of pastries to the side and says, so the way that witch magic works and the way that our trades work is everything has to be equivalent exchange. Or higher.
Okay.
The item that has been requested is priceless. So, in order to get it back, you need to do something that is also priceless in exchange.
Aha.
Okay. So is there a bigger gem that you would like us to retrieve? Or are we talking...
Do you want my Valentino white bag?
It's a very cute Valentina white bag, although I think I see a little bit of mimic on the seam there.
And he cleaned that. God bless America. She like looks in it, just like puts her beak in it. Oh, Chrono.
Thank you, Chrono.
We have some leftover pulverized mimic slime. We were figuring out how to utilize.
It's exactly like this is Jenkins. Okay.
Oh. Thank you.
So, what priceless for you that you'd be willing to trade for? Because I'm assuming it's rooted in the perspective of the trader, not the tradee. Because if it was rooted in the perspective of the tradee, then I could easily go find you any number of things that were a pain in my butt and just trade you that. Because it'd be equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are so cute.
Cute.
So, he didn't tell you what this was. He didn't want to do it
Oh.
himself. You brought me food, and you give me your names willingly. Which, by the way, not always the smartest thing to do with a witch, but I appreciate the nicety of it.
I mean,
There-
the pastries went well, so I figured step 2 would also be pretty okay.
She snaps her fingers and says, pastries. There is something you could do for me.
I'm listening. Yep, I got big ass ears and I'm listening.
There is a farmer just across the river, just over there. He's not far. Very handsome, very friendly. I would like his spice cake recipe.
Archie immediately looks over at Buttermilk. like how hard is this gonna be?
Oh,
This is
how
exactly
old
like
is this guy? Like, are we talking like silver flax handsome, or wizened handsome, or is he a grandson of someone?
Sugar, you're focusing on the wrong thing. I got this question. Is this a secret family recipe?
I don't know about family, but it's certainly his secret recipe.
oh, like my mom's kimchi.
Oh, bless our hearts.
Above table, does that
This is gonna
count?
be like
Does that count on the count?
Does that
Does
count?
that count? Like it's collective.
It
Do we get
counts.
one? Do we get one tally for each of us?
I'm sorry,
Like,
what?
was that-
Allie,
Wait,
count?
too many people at the same time. What tally?
The bless
bless
your
your heart
hearts tally. But we gotta bless our hearts. So is that a 1 tally or is that a 6?
Y'all are keeping track, not me. You gotta ask Small. Small's just
Very
keeping tally.
important.
It's based off Christian. So what is it?
that
All
is
of us?
a,
or-
that is no, that is one. That is a group. We all need blessing.
a mass bless, I guess.
It was a master blessing.
Matthew. Right, got it. Mass healing word. Very good. Okay. Well,
I mean, the alternative is each of you pay a price separately.
Let's get that recipe, y'all.
Again, looks at Buttermilk. How hard it's gonna be to get.
I mean,
Feels so
I don't give my recipes out lightly.
Don't you have a cooking channel?
Feel like,
Like, that's your whole thing?
honey, that's different. I have recipes that are sacred to me that I don't share with the world. You have your general recipes that's part of the cooking show, but the family recipes, also I change some of them. I don't give y'all all the recipe. I don't give you every single ingredient. That's what keeps it special. It's gonna be tough. You might have to trade him something for that recipe. It's just gonna be like a trade type of situation. She gets something priceless. You get something priceless. We're probably gonna have to give him something. Either that, or we're gonna have to be sneaky and find his recipe book and just steal it.
No, it's gonna be like one
Are
of
we-
those fetch quests in like Zelda, where you change one thing to another person and then you trade that thing to another person.
Are we
Or, like,
still in Agnes'
Skycraft, where you
house?
could go
Oh yeah, you guys are in
fetch
front of Agni. Agni's watching you guys talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ruby's gonna raise her wing for a question for Miss Agni.
Agni looks at you and just stares at you.
Ruby just stares at her, waiting politely, not getting it until like way too many business seconds, and then goes, Lady Agni, so you said you need a priceless thing for a priceless thing, and then you let us know that you wanted this like spice cake recipe. can you tell us what's so special about it to you? And she's asking, like, genuinely, like, she's, like, eager to hear how important.
You see
is,
this
what makes her happy
big
about it.
smile spread across Agnes' face, and she's got these really sharp little triangular teeth, and she says no.
Oh. Ruby's sad. She's just like, look down. Oh. Ruby was prepared for a yap sesh. And was denied.
I don't suppose you'd settle for a turkey recipe, because I got one of those that was handed down from my gram. No, wait.
And she looks at you and says, my cousin's a turkey.
Oh God, it's okay. It's good.
I'm messing with you. It's not, but no, I don't want that one. I want the
Okay.
spice cake recipe.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I didn't think I wasn't going to be able to say, then wouldn't you want him to be prepared properly when it's his time?
And then when it is his time, would he be a cold turkey?
No, but his goose would certainly be cooked.
Ronan sighs again, like from the very depth of his soul, like he has never felt this relief before, and probably won't again after. Just, oh, thank God. Oh, she gets us. Amazing.
Hey, Lady Agni, I also have another question. So, I am assuming with the context clues we've been given, she's trying to be smart, that this recipe is very, very, very important and very, very, very specific. What if we go over and we're like, hey, bestie, can we get that spice cake recipe? And then we have to do a trade for them, and then they give it to us, but they, like, leave out an ingredient, which is totally gnarly, but, like, if they do that, but we don't know, will we get in trouble if we give you the recipe, but it's not, like, exact? Do you know what I mean? Like, are you on my level?
I do. That's a very clever question. I think that as long as I can sense that it came from his hand, and it is given willingly by your party with no sense of deception, we will be in good stand.
I agree.
If there is a sense of deception, I will know.
This is exactly like Mrs. Jenkins.
I don't know who Mrs. Jenkins is. Ronan? Her name was Ronan?
Yeah, that's me.
What did
was
you
like
trade
you,
her?
But not. My entire summer
4 years of
and a bunch of dignity. She wasn't nice though. It was a stupid power trip.
Witches
She
can be
didn't
like
like my
that
mom.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, so
Anyway.
did you guys need anything else from me? And she pops another donut in her mouth.
Which way are we headed?
East? As the sun rises, it should be directly east.
we're looking for a farm.
Yes, you should see it. It'll be right there on the riverbank.
What kind of farm is it?
Mostly crops, from what I can tell. I'm not exactly welcome.
What's the farmer's name?
I don't give out names freely.
Okay. Is there a way to know we've reached the right farm?
I suppose you'll have to ask about the spice cake and see how defensive he gets.
You're a tricksy one, aren't you?
And we can always cross-reference the recipe with graham cracker here. Grandma cracker.
I thought you were Flapjacky.
I'm known as both.
She's got many names.
That I do.
You'd make a good witch.
I've been told that.
That could be your new profession. It's the Witch of the Fire. Wait, Witch of the Skillet.
Which of the stove
No,
with snacks?
Yes. We'll workshop it.
Are we ready to go on our next adventure? Are we ready to boogie, oogie, oogie, as they say?
Hey,
Sure.
I think you be troubled. Is fine lady enough for the morning.
Thank you, Lady Agni.
Of course.
She like waddles towards the
Thank
portal.
you for the snacks, and thank you, hopefully, for the spice cake recipe.
Fingers
Ruby's just
crossed.
chanting under her breath, spice cake, spice cake, spice cake, and she's just walking.
It isn't that far behind.
Okay.
Oh no, I only paid the ferry folks to get up and back.
That's okay. We got more money. We can go figure it out.
I have money.
I got
Zima
some
wouldn't
gold.
let me pay for my clothes, so I've got some cash.
Oh, thanks. I'm not liquid at all.
Well, I've got money too, sugar. How much we need?
That depends.
All right, well, let's skedaddle.
Mom, can you give us a ride to the mall?
That's basically the right now.
We gotta go to the spice cake recipe store.
Do you guys want to take our halftime break now before we move on?
Yeah.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll pause this and we'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wish us luck.
Be right back. And we are back from break. How's everybody doing? We unfortunately lost Kristen. Kristen is
So far,
battling
so
a
good.
headache. But we are going to continue on all the same. We have permission from Kristen to utilize Grandma Flapjackie's cash to hire the boat further, since your previous hiring was only back and forth along the river.
Yeah. There's gonna be some
Okay.
negotiation needed, I think. So we are officially, like, that is the plan. We're going to this farm.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're either gonna go to this farm or go back and tell the Dark Elf guy to F off.
Sorry, out of luck.
Did we get the full lore behind what? Because I have a horrible memory, so I apologize if I don't remember correctly. But did we get the full lore behind what happened, how the deal happened, and why the witch wanted that sapphire for that priceless item?
So, on the surface, is it an in-game or an out-of-game question, by the way? Because that changes the delivery.
Out of game.
This Dark Elf kid took this priceless sapphire and traded it for a love potion. Dark Elf kid happens to be the son of the ambassador. The love potion that he traded for was not for his betrothed, but his side piece.
Oop.
And the Dark Elf Empire doesn't know that one of their national treasures has been thieved by out of the ambassador's possession by an, F-boy, who also happens to be his son. Therefore, he has hired us to attempt to get it back and undo all of the shenanigans before anybody back home finds out.
Okay. Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, rich kid messes up, rich dad tries to fix it before it gets out. Were the
That's fair.
people rich dad figured to, or hired to fix it for him because he can't be bothered.
Also, apparently, Witch asked for a child's heart, but, you know,
His child's heart,
his child, specifically his.
which, like, I don't know if he's using it right now. I think he's making a lot of Romeo and Juliet decisions.
And that's maybe something
It's definitely a
else.
quid pro quo situation.
Technically, she's a hawk.
What?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was trying to figure out how it was a quid pro quo situation, and then V said technically she's a hawk, and I was like, how is being a hawk a quid? Is being a hawk the print? What? So I was in the middle of actively blue screening. I'm sorry for interrupting.
You know what? I forgot what I was gonna say. Because I missed that quid pro quo. I'm gonna stop with my words.
I mean, for Ruby, it's a quid pro quo.
It is. It is very.
We're trademarking that. A thing for a thing. Basically what it translates to, so.
So the spice cake
Yeah.
recipe doesn't seem so bad in comparison to what could be asked.
Because
In
the price was
return.
too.
Yeah, I mean, the perspective is in the...
Intent?
The person who wants this thing is... It is his whole world, right? Like, his job, his life circumstances, the way he gets treated in society, his like word as a professional, the amount of like the way that the level of privilege that he has, it's all dependent on this not getting out, right? So that's priceless to the guy who's making the deal with it. This is priceless to the dad. The spice cake recipe, wherever it comes from, it could be like his beloved grandmother's secret spice cake recipe that she bequeathed to him on her deathbed, and he promised her that he would never share it on because of family tradition or whatever. Like there's some sort of equivalent emotional weight to this exchange, and that's how it's equal. And it's equal for us because both of them are just a giant pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ask a nice alligator lady if she can give us a ride to the mall.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Justicia is still waiting on the riverbank. She's got 1 foot in the water.
Here we come down the path, alive.
Well, hey there, y'all didn't get
Hey,
it or
Lucky.
nothing. How'd it go?
Neutral.
Personally, I think she wouldn't mind being our friends. Professionally, I think it went precisely the way that it oughta.
That's how witches tend to be. They tend to be very much about their business. So what'd she ask you for? Your firstborn? Your best
Anybody else's
friend's
pie recipe.
diary? Your...
No.
Family secret spice cake recipe from some guy who lives over there.
Oh hell, it's
Yeah, I
not.
totally thought she was gonna ask for something really difficult.
Well, it ain't the fellow that lives like right down the river on the east bank there, is it?
We both know that you know the answer to that question. Rhoda just looks real tired.
She looks real tired back at you. She says, "There ain't no way y'all are gonna get that from him. You know that, right?"
Had a feeling.
I mean,
Like, he's a nice guy, but he ain't gonna give that up. He wins prizes with that.
Oh, it's a prize-winning recipe too.
she didn't say that we couldn't tell him to put a non-compete clause on that. She just asked for the recipe and no deception. A non-compete clause is not deception. It's boilerplate. It's standard in our industry.
So a recipe with a a contractual recipe. So she doesn't use it, but she can possess it, and he uses it for his contests. Maybe. Could that work? That way
Y'all are
both parties
using
are
some
happy?
real fancy language, and I don't know how to help you there. Yeah, he's not gonna be real happy to share that with y'all. Just based on reputation. I ain't
Not-
ever met him before, but, you know, I wish you the best of luck.
Well, what if we trade him a recipe for a recipe?
Maybe you could teach him how to make kimchi. That's a preservative food.
What if he just knows a shittier spice cake recipe and that's the one he gives us? Technically, it's still his. It's just not his prize-winning one.
My
Oh.
mother will reach through this entire
Okay. Yeah,
environment and
No, it was a dumb suggestion. I'm
Rhoda gets
sorry.
the same look on his face that he did when he was thinking about Mrs. Jenkins.
There, there,
No,
buddy.
no, run and
Pats
come
his
back.
shoulder.
I'm sorry.
Archie patches his shoulder. There, buddy. No one's gonna ask you to do that. No one needs their mom reaching across time and space.
I mean, like, I get it though. Like, I understand why it's priceless to him. Why, like, I entiendo, but like,
Does this not feel right to do to you? Because if it doesn't, say so.
no, I mean, well, okay. No, the fact that we're going and doing the dirty work for someone who doesn't want to accept the responsibilities of not having raised his kid right feels bad. But, I mean, shouldn't be that big a deal, right? Like, just
I thought
do
you
the thing.
I thought you said Gavin was okay. Is he not as nice as all that?
I mean, he's okay. Just pull the tight. Messed up. So I guess it's really not fair for me to throw that stone because, like, from their perspective, all of this is perfectly fine.
But then to ours, it's not.
Maybe he didn't
Right, 'cause,
know.
like-
Maybe he just thought, Dad will replace it, and it's fine. Maybe he didn't know it was important. What did she say the stone did?
I don't think she did.
Yeah.
Oh, this is above table. I thought the stone was like literally like the heart or soul of.
No, you guys suggested that it might be a person named Saphira, and that made me cackle. But no, it is not a person. It is indeed a gemstone.
Man, I really am a bird brain. Okay, I took that way too literally.
No, that was Smalls' suggestion / fear. But no, I'm not gonna have slavery at our table here today. Thank you.
Well, I thought it
Valid.
was like a
Listen,
Hell's Moving
listen.
Castle thing. Like,
The
how
folk-
Hell's sold his soul.
Some witches would probably do some shit like that in historical folklore.
Listen,
Not this
Archie
one.
Archie is a folklore YouTuber. That's where his brain went. I can't help
Mhm.
that's his job. I'm scrolling through my notes to see if the guy even said what the sapphire does.
He did not. He didn't even tell you it was anything more than a stone.
I don't suppose we could track down the offending party and make him accountable, but no. I did kind of rush the decision there, and I'm sorry, guys, to decide the farm thing was the answer over a personal sacrifices on our part. But
No, I mean, I don't want to make other people commit to that.
I was fully ready to get my phone chopped
same.
off. What?
Well, yeah, the thought kind of crossed my mind. I mean, if she Kali Mod our chest, we'd wake up on the farm. Where did we sleep last? It was the guild. We would wake up in
We
the
don't know where we don't know what would happen to us if the witch took our heart pockets. We don't know what would happen to us after that.
But
No,
that's
that's fair.
she wouldn't ask for that, guys. She would ask for us to sacrifice something
That's
of an
priceless to
equivalent
us,
weight.
right?
Like it's not. If she was looking for a certain specific something, she'd be like, I need a heart. But she doesn't. She would ask for something that's got equivalent vibes. So, you know, while I appreciate how willing you are to get wrecked by a giant bird lady, Archie, we could maybe put that in the back pocket for a little while.
What, unicorn aren't supposed to be super powerful for stuff. I'm not sure if it's different considering I'm a unicorn person. What?
My sentence stands. Anyway.
I mean, we could walk back and ask her if you'd trade for, I don't know, something of ours. We could cut off your horn and see if she'll take that, but something tells me you don't want to do that.
We could
if it grows
also
back.
just go ask. Like, we're doing the thing where we sit here and we're
Spinning our wheels, seeing and hawing.
making decisions based on stuff that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
It's good to have a backup plan, but like we might as well just go and be like, hey bud, shoot our shot, and you know, if he sends us on another fetch quest, then great, then we go on another fetch quest. And if he doesn't and he's like no, then we're like, can you be reasoned with? And he's like no, then we can start like coming up with
Plan B.
I think we're on like plans J through S at the moment, so yeah. But
Alright, and
let's just go and give it a shot, and then you know, maybe once we get the gem, we can be like, wahaha, stop being a terrible person or something to the dark elf guy.
We can only hope.
Whatever.
so yeah, it would be an additional like trip to this farm and then back to here and then from here back to the original docking shore, which we are ready to pay for the additional labor. Darcy's saying to Justicia.
Y'all are gonna make me go on the East Fork? I just got done saying I
For like a
like
second.
Alright, fine. Claude ain't gonna
For
be happy
just a
to
second,
see you.
promise.
Not when he finds out what you're there for.
I know, but we gotta try. At least.
Alright.
Until you try.
What's your price? What you got?
Oh boy.
My Valentino way back.
No,
Distance-wise. Go on.
We've got money. Like if money's the thing, but like we could also barter if there's something else that you want or need more.
I'm listening. What you got?
I don't know. Stuff.
What shit? Y'all just still got done with the witch? She didn't like fleece your pockets or nothing? Listen, I'm happy to do it for just
No.
like 10 gold. I ain't worried about it too much. It's not that far out of the way. Just that's back and forth to
Oh,
here and
but
then back
legal.
up the river.
Sure. Okay.
And then I got the other half of the original fee when I land, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say that buttermilk cans over 10 gold. With no complaints.
Head down to the farm on the East Fork.
Justicia takes you towards the farm. As soon as you round the corner, which is like the very edge, the river initially, like, you kind of get caught in an eddy. And Justicia pulls you into the other one, and you start going with the current to the end of the river, which leads towards Starlight City, where you start going along that riverbank. I will say at this stage that the sun is probably starting to rise a little bit. It's not necessarily like rising, but the sky's getting lighter. It's a little less ominous looking out. And you eventually start to see farmland with different crops pop up. It looks like there's quite a bit of farmland.
Looks like the place.
I wonder if you'll let us try some of the spice cake.
Really neat. And very generous. Okay. Let's talk to a farmer, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull over here at this fishing dock, and I'll be here. But if he asks, I ain't with y'all.
Why would he get
Gotcha.
mad?
Y'all are about to
Good
ask for
time.
his recipe. He ain't gonna be happy with nobody.
But I'm delightful.
You are, Sugar. I'm just saying he's real protective of that recipe.
Maybe he just needs a hug.
Ronan hands
Yeah.
the nice crocodile lady an extra 5 gold and says thank you. We really appreciate everything.
She tries to hand it back and says, No, Sugar, I don't need it. It's alright.
You have gone out of your way, and you've been very kind to us, and you might need to go, I don't know, find something to do, like get a snack, so that you're definitely not here with us
I mean, there's
when
plenty
this
of...
inevitably goes poorly.
Alright, well, I'll be around, I guess.
You'll probably hear us screaming.
Don't let him shoot y'all. That's all I have to say.
Ugh.
He's
Don't
got
need to
one
be
of them
severely-
newfangled gun things, and I don't take parlance with those, but you know.
Yeah.
My favorite.
All right, let's shoot our shot, gang.
Was the pun intended or not?
He just deadpan stares at pockets and then keeps going up the dock.
You guys
Amazing.
make your way
We'll take what
onto.
we can get. Got it.
You guys make your way onto a farm. It's mostly land, and you see about a field and a half away there is a little farmhouse. Not too dissimilar from Henry Cottle's farm. It's just a little house. There's no cattle barn on this one. It looks like there might be a smaller stable, maybe for a horse or something like that, but it's mostly just a bunch of farmland right there along the bank.
This is a lovely little farm. I'm about to ask this man a very mean thing. Let's go try. Who wants to do the talking?
Yeah, try.
Solid.
Okay.
Making our way up to the farmhouse. This is a nice little farm.
Very quaint little farm. So, after cracking their neck, Pockets loosens up and reaches for the door and knocks.
You wait a minute, and
then
then you
runs-
hear like boots tromping
Yeah.
through the house towards the door, and a very handsome, Middle Eastern looking gentleman answers the door and looks at all of you and says, "Excuse me, you're here very early."
Good morning, sir. We apologize. Uh, have, pardon. We're new to the area. What is the name of this firm?
He gives you this very confused look and says, I'm sorry, are you headed to Starlight City? Or... You're very far away if you are
Not,
headed there. Or are you headed to Cliffside?
um, actually, if we want to be absolutely transparent, um, we are on a task that's almost quest-esque, and we came across your farm under the rumor that you mayhaps have a prize-winning pie, and we would like to report upon it.
Report to whom? Is this over the Starlight City Gazette?
Yeah, I'm losing it, Ronan. I got it. I'm panicking here. I'm sorry.
Ronan just kind of sighs real heavy. He goes, "No, sir, we're not with the Gazette. We're actually on a quest to save the honor of the father of a friend of mine by appeasing a witch with your spice cake recipe. We're sorry
You
it's
have
so early
never
in the morning."
seen a door slam as fast as this man does.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we tried.
See now. She says on the other side of the door.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really bad at lying.
I wasn't that good at it either.
But, like, I don't know. I think if we're gonna ask him for something that's so special to him, then we should be honest with him about it. I think.
Absolutely. Also,
Especially
he
because
kind of
it's...
reminded you go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say also because it's, such a big deal to so many people.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of panicked because he looked like my boyfriend a bit. Sorry.
That's okay. I appreciated your attempt.
We tried, and we just said we were going to try. And we tried.
Yeah, and we tried.
Yeah, it's not really life or
Yeah.
death right now.
I mean, it could be. Mariska pipes up. We don't know what will happen if the ambassador's country figures out the gem is gone.
No.
I mean, depending on what it does, how
True.
important it is, I don't know what will happen to Gavin.
Should... I'm wondering if we should gather more information before bothering the sweet gentleman. He seems very sensitive about his spice cake recipe. I don't want to bug him if, it's just for some, royal vanity. I mean, the worst case scenario, he might be able to help us get that spice cake.
Mm, well,
Or what are you guys feeling?
I was feeling something that's not going to work. Let's at least get off this man's porch as we discuss
yeah,
this.
yeah, definitely, absolutely.
Sorry for bothering you. I hope you have a good morning.
I think we head back to the bank.
Is there a town nearby?
No, he's out in the middle of nowhere.
So where does he compete with this? Where is this prize with?
He goes into the city. He goes up the river into town, into Starlight City, where he sells his wares. Torvald is gonna pipe up and say, I'm gonna go knock again.
You want someone to come with you? Or do you want to go by yourself?
I mean, there is the risk of getting shot. So, I don't know. Maybe hang back a little bit? I've never been shot before. This might be a bad plan.
Oh,
Why don't
welcome to.
I'll go with you because I do have that like doctor move in case you do get shot.
Okay.
Uh, and the rest of us would be, like, within sprint distance.
Okay. Is it
Nobody
okay?
gets left behind, dude.
Is it okay if I make an offer to try to get on this guy's good guy side?
Sure,
Sure.
what you can offer, bud?
Manual labor.
I was thinking about that, and or maybe some sort of like deal to buy some of his cakes off him for us at the Monster Hunters Guild and just have them delivered there.
What if we all pitch in to do manual labor, and then that way it's like team effort, because the witch Lady Agni also said that we could each do something for her, so would that make sense if we each do something for him to get the recipe?
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
I'm down if he's open to it. Absolutely.
I'm gonna be
Algebraic
real
trade, I like
honest.
it.
I was gonna trade manual labor just to get this guy to talk to us and see what his price was gonna be. Because I don't think he's gonna give it to us real easy.
I mean, it's a
No,
hell.
definitely.
I mean, it's a hell of a way to apologize for having the audacity to just ask for a prize.
Right, I'm gonna, like, used car salesman, I just want a moment of your time kind of thing.
Go for it,
I
man.
believe
I
in
trust
you.
you.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Torvald rocks up to the door, and he knocks real heavy, and the guy comes back and says, "What do you want?" And he says, "Sir, I'd really just like maybe a moment of your time, and I know you're not super happy to see us. I'm sensing that this might not be the first time that maybe this has been asked." And he says, "No, it surely has not been. She asks this all the fucking time. I'm not gonna do it. Okay?" He says, "Yes, sir. I was wondering if, we could help you on your farm, just in exchange for maybe having a conversation." And he kind of, like, he starts to say something and he says, How long? How long will you help on my farm?" like, maybe for the day, at least. Like, we got time. I'm gonna be real honest, we may need a nap before we really get started, because we've been up all night. But maybe we can work in shifts and help out around the farm. You've got a lot of farmland. I'm guessing you probably need some extra hands, and I don't know what you've got going on in terms of, like, farm hands and whatnot, but there's 7 of us, so it can't hurt to have extra people, and we'll work for free. We just want to have a talk. That's it. And he looks at all of you and kind of sighs and says, "Fine. Have you ever done any rice farming before?"
No, but I'm a pretty.
Torvald says, "No. But we can learn."
We're fast learners.
I've heard stories about it. My grandparents used to do it back in Korea.
Where is Korea?
It's far.
Okay, I haven't heard that one before. Listen. If you want to help on the farm for the day, I will have a conversation later. When the workday is done, we can have a conversation. Does that sound alright?
Absolutely.
Much appreciated.
Great. So you need to go take a nap.
Just a little one. Or like.
I mean,
I do.
I could probably go for a little bit longer if there's things you need help with now, and then we could trade out.
Yeah, Torvald says, "Yeah, I can help right now, and I'll nap maybe later." Anybody else gonna do early shift or later shift, or what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing?
I think. Okay, if you'll do early, then I'll do a late shift then.
I can take afternoon.
Okay, well, I guess Ronan and I'll come help for morning shift, and then everybody else is gonna, like, take a nap, because we've been up since, like, 2 p.m. yesterday.
I said I was coming too.
Oh, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry. And Archie's gonna come as well.
Yes.
And then we'll take a nap later. Mariska, what are you gonna do when Mariska is? I don't know, do you want me to work afternoon, or? You know what, fuck it, let's get it out of the way. And Mariska starts taking off his coat and figured out, and he goes, "So, clothes-wise, what are we doing? What do we need to wear?" And this farmer looks all of you up and down and goes, "Well, not that."
Well, hey, this comes off.
I mean, your tall friend here, he looks about right. I'm sorry, I'm switching accents. He looks about right. Your tall friend here. And he's pointing to Torvald. And Torvald goes, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense."
Archie fucking bites his tongue.
I can hold your stuff, Mariska.
I was just gonna leave it on the porch. If that's alright with you, can we leave our things? Yeah, you can leave your things on the porch. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Wait, you sound like you're from Osvis. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm from Osvis. And he goes, oh, with Bart. And Mariska goes, the north part. Very far up north. Very small village.
History check! History check!
There's no history check. Mariska does not know where he's from. But his brothers mentioned it. And he goes, oh, you know, I'm from Southern Osmus. That's nice to hear from another countryman. You know, we get a lot of flack after the war and all that, but, Rivers, what can we say? Anyway, yes, you can leave your things on the porch. Please don't damage anything, if possible. And don't step on the porch,
Wait,
dragon.
Sorry.
Parts dragon!
We learned our lesson from that one. Yes, we did.
Wait, did the farmer introduce himself? Do we have his name? Crota.
You do have his name. Justicia had mentioned it, if you caught it.
Start with the G.
Did I?
That. I'm just as bad with names.
Oh god.
Okay, well, when you are
Taking
ready,
notes, but I'm
I'll
not
be at the
excited.
riverside. Who the fuck is that at my dock? And he starts walking.
Oh, that's just the person who gave us a ride here. They're not with us. They're not with us. That's not nothing to do with us. That's nothing to do with us. That's just a person. This is a person. Nothing to do with anything.
You're very nervous, aren't you? As a person,
Hey, you don't gotta bring me quite that bad. Just give me a second. Takes up his like that.
he keeps walking. He just starts heading down towards the riverbank. And Mariska, I think we'll tug on Ruby's sleeve and say, Ruby, should one of us go let Justicia know that we won't need her to come back until tomorrow? Like, maybe we should let her go so she can go work.
Oh, Bestie, that is such a smart idea. Can Ruby go glide over and just be like, "Sup, you can peace out till tomorrow," or like, does she need to roll for that, or?
No, you can just talk to Justicia. She's right there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how. For some reason, my brain was picturing it like. So yeah, Ruby's gonna waddle up and be like, "Hey, Bestie." And she's gonna like do this with her feathers or as best as she can. So it looks like we're gonna be staying here, and we're just gonna have a total chill sesh and slumber party. And if you want to take more jobs in the meantime, we won't need to be picked up till tomorrow.
Alright, well, that's pretty reasonable. What time you want me to pick you up?
I did not ask. Waddles back over. What time do we want to be picked up? Tomorrow. Morning, noon, evening. A full 24 hours, Mariska.
I don't know what you're asking me. Any more of the midnight snacks do we want to keep with the nighttime schedule? Maybe we pick up at midnight? Or...
Well, maybe a good 24 hours from now, maybe.
Okay.
Or at least until the sun is down.
Well, that wouldn't
I
be
mean, that would be a
tomorrow.
full day's work.
That would be today,
Oh,
in
true.
which case I don't know that she could get back in time.
Yeah. Okay.
But I feel bad just letting her sit waiting on us for, she could be earning a living.
Let's shoot for the morning.
Okay. She's gonna waddle back. So, hold on. I talked with my team, and my team said we'd probably need you back by the morning. Is that feasible for you, Bestie?
Yeah, that's alright. What time in the morning? Because I mean, we're talking like sunrise kind of thing.
I should really ask more questions before I come back here.
Sunrise
Ruby's
is
just having
sunrise is 7 to 8 a.m. Just as a reminder.
Ruby's just having like this moment of like, I should probably get all the details before I go back and forth.
You're getting your exercise. You're getting your steps in.
You are so
You're
nice.
flexing.
No, that's me, the DM, saying that. That's not Justicia. Justicia does not know what getting your steps in means. That is not a phrase.
Justicia checks her Apple Watch to see if she's filled all her rings today.
Fitbit who?
Yeah, you know what? Let's say like around brunch time. Does that work for you, homegirl?
With all due respect, I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's like a little after sunrise, but like before noon.
So like 10 a.m.?
11-ish.
Or like 11 a.m.
Alright, I'll be back at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Thank you so much. Make all the money. And then she hops away.
Alright. She hops back in the river and tows her raft, and zips around the corner and is gone. Back up the river. The preferred river.
Ruby hops back to Mariska.
I'm
She'll
sorry.
be back,
You did good.
I was gonna say I cut you off at the beginning there of what you were saying. Do you say I did it?
Yeah, I told her to come pick us up tomorrow around brunch time, and then she was like, "Bestie, what's brunch time?" And I was like, "Oh, no worries, girlfriend. It's like around 11."
Alright. We can sleep on the way back, I guess. If we're still doing the night shift thing. Maybe we just adjust.
Yeah, I don't think anything bad would happen, but just in case if we need to like skedaddle, then we'll have her be here relatively early.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you, Ruby.
You're welcome.
So, rice. Okay. And you see Mariska starts peeling off layers as much as possible and setting things aside and says, "Oh, wait a minute." And he opens his portal to what is still connected to the old temple from the previous mission and says, "We could put our things in here." Look, I can just watch this, and he goes and he hangs his coat off of one of like the spikes on the armor of the still inactive automaton.
Oh my god.
We're
Can I
still-
hand you this stuff to go through there? I don't want to go back there yet.
I
I'm not ready.
hand my Valentino white bag to be hanged.
Yes, absolutely. Mariska takes all of the things and starts decorating this inactive automaton like it's a Christmas tree. Or a
Yeah,
coat
Ruby
rack.
takes off all her rings, her ring pops.
All her rings, real and fake. Real and candy.
Real and fake necklaces, her Vivian Westwood knockoff.
Archie does something he has not done in a hot minute, which is tie his hair up.
Archie, while you were tying your hair up, you noticed that Fitz is eyeing your animal companion curiously. It has finally noticed that your animal companion is there.
Is he like inching closer to Flower, or
He's kind of like up in the rafters of the porch, staring down very intently, with like the big cat eye thing going on.
Like stalking or
Potentially.
yeah? What level?
We're definitely at target lock. It sounds like,
Yeah.
but we're not quite at butt wiggle.
To be fair,
Wee woo, wee
to
woo.
be very clear, Fitz is probably half of the size of Flower. Maybe
Has
smaller.
Flower noticed at all?
No, Flower's being super
Look.
chill, just hanging out.
Tiny head means tiny brain, which means less bad thoughts. Less thoughts, technically, but also less bad thoughts.
He kind of looks up at Fitz and Raptors, goes,
consequence.
"Can you be nice?"
Fitz is, again, just zeroed in on your critter. Has no idea that you're talking to him.
Ronan jingles his chainmail at Fitz.
That's that one. He ignores Ronan.
Oh wow.
Can Ruby, like, intimidate by making herself bigger? I guess with, like, her wings.
Honestly, Fitz is going to jump Flower once. And only once. Ever. I think.
That's fair.
Yeah, Archie kind of wants to let this happen because he also just isn't tall enough to get him up out of the rafters.
Okay, Ruby's just gonna hang tight then.
Mariska comes back from the portal and goes, "What's
Right.
everybody looking at?"
Fitz is thinking of doing a thing.
He's caught the murders.
What? Oh,
He's gonna try.
and
That's what my
Mariska lets out a curse in a language that normally in real life you wouldn't understand, but the game automatically translates from Hungarian. And he says, "Fitz, fucking stop it! Calm down! What are you doing?" And Fitz
Oh my
You want me to
comes
find out?
comes down and kind of like settles on the bracer that Ronan got for Mariska to wear for just such an occasion. Goes, "Why are you causing trouble? Do you want to talk to Flower? Is
Do you
that
want
the
me to
problem?"
find out?
What do you mean you want me to find out? What?
Do you want? Do you want me to find out what he's up to? I can do that. I just gotta touch him. He was too high up before.
Sure. Fitz, would you please allow my friend to touch you? Okay. Yes. Okay. Fitz hops over to you, I
Actually,
guess. How do you want to do that, I guess?
Actually, he's having an idea, and it's have Fitz on the one hand, crouch down, have the other on Flower.
Okay.
Like, play a game of telephone here. Is it 1 AP per animal? Because I'm fully okay with that.
Yeah, I would say it would be per animal.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
Gonna have to do this twice.
But first opens up that communication with Fitz.
How would you like
Buddy,
to
what
handle
was that
Fitz?
about?
Because Fitz has spiky toes beneath all that fluff.
Well, Archie is the least concerned for his own safety, so what he'll probably do is, oh, he already put his vest through the, thing. He'll just kind of handle the sharp toes.
Okay. Fitz, I guess, will scrabble onto your arm, which is gonna scratch you up a little bit. I think you're okay. I don't think it does any damage. It's just uncomfortable. Because he's not intending to do
Not-
damage.
There's a lot of
Yet.
stray cats in Michigan.
Mm-hmm. And he stares at you and stares down at Flower again.
Vriska's, again, holding him, trying to get that connection flow going. Buddy, are you trying to hunt Flower? Or do you just want to befriend?
My God.
What's going on, bud?
How are you in my brain?
Magic. That's all.
Which one are you?
Trying so hard to keep... You can call him... I'm the one known as Archie. I'm the... Points to his horn.
Ah, the Spikehead.
I'm Flower's person. Yes, I'm Flower's person.
Who is Flowers?
That's Flower. And he, like, mumbles Flower. He
Ah.
just doesn't fucking give a shit. This is Flower. Flower is my friend.
Hi.
It looked like you were hunting him. Were you?
I was evaluating the threat level.
I could give you the answer to that if you'd like.
Do you know if he is in league with my nemesis?
Well, who's your nemesis?
That one! The pale-haired one!
That's your nemesis. Okay. That pale one points to.
Yes! He's a vagrant!
That's your nemesis.
And a scoundrel!
He's not. Oh, he's not bad at all once you get to know him.
He makes an unholy racket every time he moves, and I must attack, and I've won against that awful long hair. He cut it all off now, and it's gone. But he's my nemesis all the same.
That's his outer shell. Okay, well, Flower is not a threat. Look at him.
I don't know, those
Again,
toes
hand
seem
on-
awfully suspect.
Only if you're a worm, and you are not a worm. You are a very, very lovely Fitz.
How do you know my name?
I hear things. I know things. It's the magic.
Scoundrel.
Just clever. But Flower is my friend. He's not a threat to you. So I would appreciate it if you were nice to him, please. And be nice to Ronan, too. He's also my friend. And he's not a scoundrel. He really likes you.
You're in league with my nemesis! And you bite your arm for 1 point of damage.
I think you're the only person who thinks he's your nemesis.
He is scrabbling around now, and I will say that at some point he does break connection with you. Releasing you, and Mariska immediately upon seeing him bite you goes, Fitz, what are you doing?
Okay,
Stop
okay,
it!
listen, there's a very good explanation. Have you talked to him at all about what his deal is?
Once or twice.
He's just a little rattly. Come here, buddy. And Ronan scoops him up and starts playing with him.
I wouldn't... Okay.
Just lets him, bite and clown all over him and wrestle the whole nine.
Back to Mariska, he's like, so have you talked to him about what his whole deal is?
Oh yeah, he takes himself very seriously.
Apparently Ronan
In
is
a very
nemesis.
feral way. Kind of. Sort of. I haven't mentioned it to Ronan yet. It's complicated. I don't
Okay,
think...
because I said...
I don't think that, it's actually as serious as he claims. Like, he says it out loud, well, I guess in my head, but he kind of, likes it. And you see that Ronan is actively playing with it, and he's just having a good time.
Yeah, okay. I just
So-
didn't want him to
No,
attack
no.
Flower and...
Hang on 1 second.
Because, like, that...
Fitz. No bite. And he points to Flower. And Fitz kind of chirps and then goes back to wrestling with Ronan.
Actively biting Ronan.
God, you're bleeding. I am so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I used to like try and rescue stray cats when I was a kid. This is not much different.
I feel bad though. I should have warned literally any of you. He's just a little guy, but he's so feisty all the time.
Spicy.
Ugh.
Well,
The first day
usually
that
have
I
to check
got
and make
him
sure
back,
this isn't dead.
the first thing that when we got him back, when I got him into my room, he had to go around the room checking for anything that could hurt me. That was his whole goal, which was when Ronan showed up. He was just bouncing around the entire room, checking for creatures that might do me harm. He's a very good little creature, but he's a little bit keyed up sometimes, I think.
He cares about you a lot.
He
He wants to
does.
keep you safe.
He does. I think he has a crush on Ronan, to be really honest with you, though.
Oh, he's one of those. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Listen. He claims that he won against Ronan's hair. I don't know if he said anything against that to you, but he claims that is
Yeah.
the
he mentioned
spoils
that.
of his victory. So, I got back to my room, and Ronan had got me, you know, the big, like, I guess cat tower, essentially, for Fitz to sleep in, a little nesting spot. And when I went to put him to bed to show him, you know, I brought it back out of the portal, put it up, and all that stuff, and I was like, okay, here's where you sleep. He went into my bag where he had been stuffing Ronan's hair and put it in his nest. He has a nest made out of his trophy, which is Ronan's hair. Please don't tell Ronan. I don't know how to
Is that his
explain
only
this.
trophy?
It's weird. Yes, it's his
Is that
only trophy.
Is that his only trophy?
We've only had the cat tower for 2 days.
Oh, he's 1 for 1 though. That's kind of impressive.
I mean, technically. But it's weird, right? It's a little bit weird.
It's a little bit. He's a little aggressive, but also, like, how old is he?
I don't know. I don't think I've asked him that question. I mean, the lady at the pet store said he was a full-grown critter, but I don't know how old that is. So.
Ugh. Yeah, like I think it's okay, and like you can re-up that conversation with him from time to time. Again, this one I have to sometimes check to make sure he's still breathing. He's that chill.
He has nicknames for all of you, though. They change, but he has referred to you as the Thornhead or the Spikehead a couple of times.
Spikehead was the one I got. Yeah, this time. Which is not inaccurate, but now I want to know what everyone else's is. I'm very curious. Oh, obviously I know one. It's Nemesis.
My nemesis, yes. It's Again, why am I... I can talk to my horse. Actually, I had a question about that.
You haven't yet?
I didn't think about it. Well, we haven't really done anything with the horses since we learned, you know, we got our animal companion, and then we did this. And we haven't needed our horses this time. So.
Reggie's gonna be a pain in my ass later, I just know it.
I did have a question though, because it's not and he kind of trails off because how did the conversation about buying the horse go? Because I was kind of wondering if maybe I could go buy mine.
It went fine. I signed some paperwork saying that I was interested in buying him, and he is on hold now because I started. I think I put down a down payment. I don't remember. It's been a minute. And then you just build up the money to buy him, and once you have the amount, the Sable Master has the amount for purchase. That's how I got Reggie's amount.
Okay, because I don't know. He doesn't seem very popular with the other people in the guild, and I don't want him to get turned into glue. So, I was maybe thinking of buying him.
I think that's a great idea. And like, I'll be perfectly real with you. Reggie costs a small fortune. I don't know how I'm going to make that, but yours might be more easily done.
Yeah.
And
When we get back, would you come with me to talk to the stable master, perhaps?
yeah, absolutely. He actually looks super excited. Like,
Okay, 'cause
yeah, I love that.
thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry he bit you.
I'm more worried about how I'm gonna survive working in the sun when I don't think sunscreen exists here.
Do we get sunburned here?
I don't know, and like,
Well, we're gonna
This
find
isn't
out
even
one
fair
way
to
or
me.
the other. I don't think sunblock is a thing, so here we go.
I wonder if that doctor move works
Archie,
on
Archie.
sunscreen.
Mud.
What?
We have to
What?
put
What?
mud on the skin.
So Pockets takes off their scarf that they got, goes over to Archie and does a head wrap for him to protect his neck and shoulders.
How do you go around the horn?
No, it nestles like behind the horn.
All right, that's
Kind of like a makeshift hijab situation. I don't have any bobby pins. Shoot. Hey Mariska, do you have like knitting pin things, or are you at the
I
point
mean,
of you don't need those?
I have my like stitch counters, but I'm using it as an earring right now.
Archie's just tucking the scarf into his ponytail.
Oh yeah, that works. Good job.
Wait a sec. Hold on. He starts laughing stupidly because he's like, I have two tails. Two tail fuckboy.
Kind of do.
All right. You guys get your rest. I gotta get to work. I got work to do.
Oh, would you like to borrow my jacket for your arms?
No, because I'm probably gonna sweat real bad if I wore a jacket during manual labor, and that bothers me more than sunburn.
Okay. Oh, good
I
luck.
appreciate it. Though. It's very thoughtful. I'll survive. I'll be right.
Okay.
Alright, so
You
let's
get
get to
some,
it.
You get some rest.
And I guess morning shift will go off to start working while the other couple sleep. Mariska leaves the portal open in case you guys want to pop through and sleep in there. However you want to do it.
I also actually Archie's gonna ask a question of. Oh no! If we were looking to wrap up, I can do this next time.
Go ahead and ask
It
the
is
question,
past time.
just so you don't lose the train of thought.
Are we at harvesting or are we at planting? Because I am still a naturalist, and there is a move that can help seeds sprout.
So it is late spring, so you're probably in maintenance. Because it wouldn't quite be
Gotcha.
harvesting season yet.
Gotcha. That was all. Just seeing if some naturalist moves could help with planting.
Gotcha. No, but you could hypothetically suggest that. That maybe your skills would be better attuned elsewhere and not in the rice flats. But we will do that next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, we're not Dragon Ball Z. That's copyrighted. Next time on Monster Hunters, which will be in 2 weeks. But
Yay!
we have Digitized Heroes next week, where our party members just got finished with a party.
Yay!
Party for party. So we'll see you guys there next week, and then Monster Hunters the week after that.
It'll be great.
Alright.
You in the gang?
Well, I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you then.